China and Brazil have completed their first bilateral trade using local currency. The move joins a host of other countries moving away from the US dollar in a shift of the global economic balance. According to the Bank of China, the transaction marks a milestone in trade relations between Beijing and Brasilia after a deal was reached in April. The new process of using the Chinese yuan in exchange for the Brazilian real is set to open doors for companies to expand business. Well, we spoke to a pair of guests on the matter who suggest that other nations will continue to move away from the current global reserve currency.
This is very promising, and it's part of a trend that will continue. The global trading system, I think, has to become more independent of U.S. policy. Which increasingly the U.S. dollar has become a kind of an instrument of that policy. The role of the U.S. dollar will continue to decline. Dollar dominance is more and more clearly an instrument of neo-colonial exploitation. Its role as a reserve currency is also going to decline.
China has already agreements with almost 30 countries to do trade and investments without using the dollar. So I think this is one more chapter in this the new trend of creating alternatives to the use of dollar, which we know is one of the biggest weapons that United States has to keep their domination around the world. China has an advantage because China is now the most important trading partner of the majority of the countries in the world, more than 120, 130 countries. And regarding specifically Brazil, there's a huge potential for growing trade in renminbis and reais. Probably in the next months and a couple of years, we're going to see in other countries in South America doing the same kind of agreement with China.